So where are we today?
Manchester Airport.
Where are we off to?
Turkey.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
Should we go and find Mum?
Yeah.
I think she's waiting with the bags, isn't she?
Yeah.
So that
Bye.
meet and greet done. Let's get checked in and get to the bar, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good. 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it?
It sounds better enough for this guy.
Changed in here a little bit since last time I was here, wasn't it? Look at that. I think they were just finishing all this off last year. So, looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mummy had to go through security twice and get her bags checked and swabbed. Don't know, international drug dealer here. Look, international drug dealer. So anyway, let's get to the gates and get a drink and I don't know, a bit to eat maybe. Oscar, do you want something to eat?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Jet2.com flight L.
We are boarding.
Boarding the plane. Well then.
We're boarding. Tui. Jet 2.
That's Jet 2 over there, we're on 2, aren't we?
Yeah. We're boarding.
Okay.
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Hi.
As we're off. Just landed, been through passport control, got our bags, heading to the transfer now. It's proper late, it's like midnight. Flight was just under 4 hours. So yeah, ready for bed.
Good morning.
Good morning and hello from Turkey.
Turkey.
So we arrived to the hotel quite late last night, so hence why not filming. I think by the time we got settled in it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, so we were absolutely shattered, weren't we?
Yeah.
Been on the road and travelling to the airport, etc. So it was a bit of a long day yesterday. So we're at the Duja Didim in the Bodrum area. I think it's listed as a 5-star resort, sort of water park and a few other things. So we're going to let you know all about it really over the up and coming days, if it's worth coming here, pros and cons and overall general information about it, because we couldn't find anything on it, even on YouTube or anywhere. Wherever we looked, it was all I'd say probably for other markets, so very little on the hotel. So we'll let you know what we thought of it, how much we've paid, and if we would recommend it for the British market. So we'll do that at the end of the video. Anyway, we're going to go get some breakfast because it's 8:20 now and it's around about 30 degrees. It's getting sweltering, isn't it? So I think it's time for a bit of breakfast and then we're going to hit the pool. Right, you ready? Let's go. Quick room tour while Oscar and Michelle are getting a quick drink from the bar. So I thought I'd quickly show you around. So pretty much a standard family room. She's got a pull-out bed. Not ideal, but is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, not too bad size. Bathroom's pretty standard. Big walk-in shower. Vanity unit is pretty much a bathroom. View from the room. So, first day nearly over. Not really done a lot today. You played in the pool, went to the water park, and just chilled, didn't we? Oh, fall downstairs, Lily. Yeah, just chilled out. Because obviously we were really knackered after the mammoth trek and flight delay and getting to the hotel late and getting to bed and all that palaver. So, yeah, so we just chilled. So we're on our way to dinner now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm starving as hell.
So have you found it so far?
Good.
Good. You sure?
Yeah.
Don't sound very positive.
I am, I'm just hot.
It's hot. It is. It's squelching.
It's 37 degrees.
It's still 30 odd, yeah, and it's 5 to 8 in the evening, so it's a little bit hot, isn't it? So, typical buffet, affair, cattle market, whatever you want to call it. It has got quite a big selection, but let's see what the actual quality is like. Got a live watch station there. Well, that was the worst experience of my life. Oh my god, it was a proper cattle market. Food weren't bad, but I don't think we'll be doing that again. I think there's a couple of a la carte restaurants I'm going to try out, but yeah, that was not good. Good morning. Another early start today. It's 20 past 6, already 28 degrees outside. We're off out all day today, which you'll see in another video, probably next week. We'll probably put that one up on late after this one. So yeah, looking forward to it. We've got a day out exploring. So we'll catch you later. We're in Sirince at the moment. So we've had a bit of a day out over at the Ephesus ruins. This is on the way back. You'll see the Ephesus video on a different one, but this is just part of the daily vlog from the holiday really. So let's go have a look around and see if we can find anything. So we get out the road, just going to get run over, mate. You get there?
Fine.
It's not that warm.
It is!
It is really warm actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, guess it was silly sausage today. Forgot to put the a la carte restaurants this morning because we had an early pick-up. So we've not long got back to the hotel, had a bit of a chill out by the pool, had a couple of drinks, been up, got changed. So we come down, so it's quite late. So it's actually not as busy in the buffet restaurant. So managed to find where the grill section was, which I didn't see yesterday. So I've got chicken kebabs and chips tonight. So pretty stuffed after my lunch still. Oscar's got kebab and various bits as well. Michelle's got a mountain full of food. I don't know what she's got there. So anyway, what have you got? Cucumber, chicken and chips, mountain of food. So anyway, we're going to all right, chicken, salad, kebab and feta and fun. It's quite
Look at that.
it's a good kebab that actually. So we're going to eat this and then just chill out by the bar for a bit. It's been a long all day. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Food done, ice cream time. Let's go for a beer. Good morning. Another hot one today, so we're having a bit of a pool day. So I've just come down to the pool side, waiting for Michelle and Oscar to get the bums into gear and come down and we can get some breakfast. The pool relatively quiet. It's 9 o'clock, so beds are still plenty, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I think just gonna relax today after yesterday's full day out, which you'll see in another video. I'm just going to have a bit of fun in the pool and just take it easy. What are you doing, Oscar?
Chilling.
You look like it. What are you doing?
Still chilling, man.
Chilling? You're always chilling. Just come down to the bar by the beach, haven't we, for a quick bite to eat after all that playing.
Cheers.
Cheers? With a chip? So, not bad burgers actually. And a decent view. So Oscar's on back down to his mum by the pool and I'm on the hunt for some ice cream. Got distracted. Got a boat. Right, let's go get some ice cream. Ice cream acquired. So after all the tomfoolery around the pool, ended up going back to the room just to cool down, chill out for a bit. Ended up having a nap while Michelle was getting ready and Oscar was watching YouTube or something or other. Not long come down, Oscar was a bit peckish, so we even got a snack. And we've been munching all day, so we've not really had a proper meal tonight. So just in the lobby bar, we're going to have a couple of games of Uno and then retire for the evening. Might even try and get Oscar to actually interact with us. Get off your iPad, eh? Do you reckon? Oscar? No? Sure? So yes, I think we'll have a couple of drinks, play a bit of Uno, and that'll be it for today, I think. Good morning, and welcome back to another hot day in Turkey. So I've just been to guest services to get one of the restaurants booked and see if we can get into another. Fill up so fast and you can only book them at slots at a time. So there you go. Could have a bit of a grumble about a few things, but I'll tell all at the end of the video anyway. Our thoughts, etc. So I'm just walking back down to the pool anyway to go back to Michelle and Oscar. And I might go and sit in the shade and have a quick beer, because that's what you do on holiday, isn't it? Anyway, this is a bit of the village. That's the back end of the water park there. Got these little apartments that you can book, really narrow, and the beds are quite compact. It reminds me of a bit of a layout of what a static caravan would be. So you got a bit of a clothes shop and just a general store there. Back off to the water park, Oscar. So, we come out tonight, come to a place called My Eden in, what's this place called? Whatever the next town is over from where we're stopping. So they've done a free transfer, they pick you up and drop you off. So let's see how good it is. Reviews are not too bad. It's within the top 5 of this area. So should be good. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. What do you think?
About what?
Where are we going? Will it be good?
Hopefully.
Oscar?
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out. So just going to the restaurant, it's really good actually. Well, really good, don't know about that yet, but it's quite nice. Loads of selection, pretty nice setting as well. Let's have a look in the beach. It's got an upstairs as well, I think. So yeah, which I'm still choosing. Just ordered some drinks. See what it's like. What you got there?
Strawberry daiquiri.
Frozen strawberry daiquiri.
Frozen strawberry daiquiri.
Looks
Pretty epic.
pretty big.
It is.
Oh my word! I only ordered it a meze starter, calamari for Oscar. It's like a main meal. Look at it. So I've just watched my dinner come out from the kitchen. I wondered what it was. I didn't know it was mine. It was on fire. They walked around the restaurant, out the restaurant, through the other door.
Thank you so much.
Basically because of the smoke coming off it. It was immense. And Michelle's and Oscar's come out now, but look at this. Fajitas for days. Oscar's gone for a tikka masala. Michelle's gone for an Oscar steak, which is a bit weird, but it looks interesting, to say the least. But honest to God, it looks epic.
I'm a bit jealous actually.
Let's tuck in. How is it, Oscar?
I'm always on the curry schedule.
Should I get you a lead?
So we've just finished our meal, drinks, etc. And we've got a transfer back to the hotel, picking us up in about 20 minutes. So we thought we'd have a quick walk. I think, probably pronounced it completely wrong, we're in Altinkum. So we're just walking up and down the strip. It's actually quite nice. Didn't think it was going to be as busy and nice places really, to tell you the truth. And I wish there's a curry house there. Get on there. Next time, we've actually booked somewhere for tomorrow already as well. Never mind. But no, it's not too bad. What do you think?
I think it's great, yeah.
Oscar? He's biting his mum's clothes.
He doesn't want to hold hands anymore.
Don't know why. So yeah, so we've got to have a bit of a mooch around. Might have a drink. We've got about 20 minutes to spare. Let's have a quick look.
Good morning.
Good morning. Another day, another pool visit. So come down to the pool, just got our sunbeds. Michelle's just getting ready, going to meet us down for breakfast shortly, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got down a little bit earlier today. I think it's 8 o'clock now. Had an influx of, guests just coming down really ridiculously early and reserving all the beds and just not being seen till midday. So we've come down and got some decent beds. I'm just going to have a bit of a dip in the pool in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the UK right now, it'll be like 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning, yeah, correct. Right, well, let's
See you in the pool.
in the pool. So we've had a bit of a nice day just chilling around the pool, haven't we, today?
Yeah.
Not done a great deal, had a quick drink in the lobby bar afterwards. And we are going back to Altinkum tonight. Just waiting for a driver to come and pick us up. It's quite good actually, because whatever restaurants you book into, obviously they depend on the tourism. So they send a driver to pick you up, and then once you've finished your meal, they give you a little bit of time to go and have a look around, and then they bring you back to the hotel, and that's completely complimentary. So it's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Oscar in his 100% genuine replica.
Ronaldo's the best though.
Copy kit that he's blagged his mum and me into buying for him. So never mind. yeah, so we'll pick up filming back when we're down there. We're going to a different place tonight. I think it's called, is it Pinocchio's, Oscar?
Yep.
So yeah, we'll let you know what it's like and we'll see you in a bit. So we just got to Altinkum, just been dropped off. We're actually with another family actually from the hotel, so I'm not going to be doing too much recording, so I don't want to intrude on their privacy. But looks quite nice, doesn't it? That's where we're at tonight, Pinocchio's. So I'll probably do a quick video with the food, but as I said, I don't really want to encroach on their privacy. So catch you in a bit. So just got our meals. I've got French larders. Michelle's copied me, went for heaters tonight. And also got tacos. So proper Tex-Mex night. So Oscar's tacos. So that was interesting. So we've just finished our meal. Really nice again. Reasonably priced. They actually had a Minion and Sonic come out to entertain the kids. Oscar wasn't impressed at all. I think he's a little bit tired. So I'm going to try and watch the rest of the Galatasaray game since it's on and just have a quick walk down the strip. So we've just walked down to the harbour bit, just off the top end of Altinkum. This is where they do all the boat trips from. There's some really funky boats. Oscar, did you enjoy tonight? Yeah. Yeah, you're tired now, aren't you? You're tired as well, aren't you, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, just got back from Altinkum now. Then we'll probably get a drink in the lobby and then retire to bed, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, good night. Good morning. So, I've just been for breakfast. Now Michelle's got me running an errand to go and get her a nice macchiato with a hazelnut shot from Starbucks in the lobby. So that's me. Get myself one while I'm there as well anyway. I just got into the lobby, there's Ruby. Hey Ruby.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, this is
Good.
our rep. He's from TUI. He's been absolutely fantastic. He sorted us out with a couple of when we've had a couple of issues.
You're fantastic.
Thank you very
You're
much.
fantastic. Virtual in Didim. Okay.
Yeah. So he's really looked after us. If you book with TUI, definitely come and see Ruby. He'll look after you on your excursions and everything. So
I'm here for you from TUI. Okay, dates in September is lovely.
Is
the
it?
weather in Didim, yeah.
There
We
you
got
go.
so many hotels. Wait for you all.
there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth. Ruby, I'll catch you in a bit.
Get you. Take care, man.
See you later. So, ice macchiato acquired. That was an absolute effort. Walking back from the lobby all the way up to the pool, it is quite a way, so I'm surprised that's not even melted yet. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. So we're just going to have a quick walk tour for you to show you where all the places of interest, aren't we, Oscar?
Yep.
Where you need to find things, obviously, because a lot of this didn't get actually shown to us when we arrived, so we had to figure out the majority of it ourselves. So, from the reception, you got the main entrance. That's your lift up into the main building, and then you've got the main lobby seating area where most people congregate at night because it's nice and cool in here. Then you've got the lobby bar, Starbucks, and where you can get your bottles of water. Right. Should we go to the shanty bar and walk down that way? Yeah. So when you come out the sort of reception area, when you're walking up through the village, if you do a left, you come across this, which is a little wagon, and they're serving like I think the Turkish flatbreads with fillings and so forth. It comes with a little seating area, so it's nice and peaceful around here, isn't it, Oscar? Mm-hmm. So if you probably want to get away from the hustle and bustle and have a quick bite to eat, pop round this way.
This is the shanty bar, where my dad likes to escape to have a pint to himself.
Get a quick drink while we're here. You have a quick drink while we're here.
Yeah. We both have beers.
Cheers, my dears. So just up from the shanty bar, you've got a little kiosk here. You normally have salads there. This is where you can order your burgers and various other things. Now this opens at midday, and then it shuts at 4, and then it reopens at midnight, and I think it goes up until the early hours of the morning. And it's shanty bar's just down there. That's also open 24 hours. So if you did want a drink in the middle of the night or early hours of the morning, you can do. This is the amphitheatre where they do all the shows in the evening, so they'll have a bit of a kids disco first, and then they have various different shows and acts on throughout the week, just depending on what the programme is that particular day. Oscar's not part of the entertainment. Down by the amphitheatre, you've got this food outlet. They do sort of like chicken shawarma, wrap type things, southern fried chicken, chips, and a few other bits. Now normally there's an ice cream fridge there, which is the only one that we found on the resort that you can get free ice creams from. That might appear at midday when this officially opens. You've got also the bar area down there, where a lot of people after the shows congregate around here, and you've got a stage there where a DJ or a singer normally performs on an evening. One of 2 beach areas that lead down, and then you've got the sort of decked pier areas that you can get sun lounges on as well. The beach is very rocky, so be careful with your food because some of it is quite sharp. Enjoying a bit of a paddle there, mate?
I want to, but I can't do anything.
Just took the opportunity to go and have a swim. So it's our last night tonight. We've booked into the Asian restaurant, so we're just on our way down there now for something to eat, and then we're just going to have an easy one tonight, aren't we? Because it's a really late flight tomorrow, so not looking forward to that. Are you, Oscar? No? Huh?
Yeah.
You are looking forward to the late flight? Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're not going to moan?
No?
We'll see about that. So we've just brought some sushi out, prawn crackers, and Oscar's playing with the chopsticks. So this is slightly off-putting while we're having dinner, well, waiting for dinner. There's a grass area that's around the thing, but there's just like 1,000,001 little photo shoots going on, and that's all you can see is people over the bushes and posing on the grass just in front, etc. So it's a little bit off-putting, to tell you the truth. Starters have come. I've gone for spring rolls, and Oscar and Michelle went for noodles and shrimp, which I should have actually got. I'll be gutted actually. Never mind. How you finding it?
Good.
Yeah? Be nice?
Mhm.
Mains have arrived. A bit weird, but we'll give it a go. Me and Oscar have gone for the beef. Michelle's gone for sweet and sour chicken. Ours is coming in like a soy sauce, but there's no accompaniments with it, like rice or anything. Bit odd. Dessert's just arrived. We've gone all the same, and we've got, is it deep fried ice cream?
Yeah.
We're going all Scottish. Food done with. Food was okay, I suppose, but nothing to shout out about. So we're just walking to the main lobby bar now. It's still boiling. It's what, 9:15 at night, and it's still 30 degrees. So we're all melting a bit. Oscar didn't really like his desserts. He's just got himself an ice cream, haven't you, Oscar?
Cheers, people.
Yeah, so I think we're going to get some nice ice cold beverages and chill out. You reckon, Joe?
Sounds good.
Let's go. Good morning. It's our last day in Didim today. Getting picked up at, I think it's 8:10 in the evening, so it's going to be a long old day of just chilling around, really, pretty much like every other day that we've spent here. I'm going to speak to Ruby the rep, see if he can organise us a late checkout. Otherwise we're going to be checking out at midday and then putting our bags into stores and then getting showered and changed at the spa, which is not ideal, but we have to do, don't you? Thought I'd come down to the pool at normal time, really. I can't lie in bed waiting for Oscar and Michelle to sort themselves out. I'd rather just come down and chill out by the pool. So it's I think it's 20 to 9 now, and it's around about 29 degrees, so apparently it's going to be one of the hottest days today, which it's going to be fun. But yeah, I'd rather just look at this than a hotel room. So just waiting for them to come down now, and then we're going to grab breakfast and then take it easy, I suppose. So we've not been able to sort a late checkout, unfortunately, so we're going to have to use the spa to get sorted, which is open till 6. It's not too bad, I suppose. So I'm just going to grab a nice coffee while I'm over this way and then get over back to the pool for a bit. So what are we doing?
Going on a boat ride.
We've got the jet car. Come down to the shanty bar for one final peace and quiet beer before I head back up to the pool, and then obviously on to getting ourselves sorted later on. So just enjoying the peace and quiet and looking at the sea. So been to the spa, had showers there, chilled out for a bit in the lobby bar, had a couple of drinks. Now we're on the coach on the way to the airport. So Oscar's sat playing, then Michelle's doing something. Oh, she's fanning herself. It is quite warm. So yeah, I think it's around about just under a 2-hour transfer. So I think I'm going to get my head down and have a sleep. Airport time.
Yeah, it's time to go home.
That's it. Off I got to the airport now, so it's going to go through passport control, etc. Get us settled in before the flight. God, that was a palaver getting through, wasn't it? It was about 3 or 4 different security checks. So we're just boarding the plane now, which is great. Can't wait to sit down and get a sleep. I think we land in Manchester at about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's us back in the UK. Bag's got, I think it's 10 to 3 in the morning, so I got my timings a little bit wrong earlier. So we're going to get the car for the meet and greet and get home. Hello, and that's the holiday done. So, what did you think of the holiday overall?
It was sort of good.
Yeah, we had fun, didn't we?
Yeah.
You went on the water park, you loved that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Loved playing in the pool. And we had really good days out and some nice nights out, didn't we? Mm-hmm. So the overall holiday we really enjoyed because we made it what it was. So we thought we'd give you an honest review of what we thought of the hotel and etc. So hotel itself is listed as a luxury 5-star resort. Unfortunately, it's not. It's quite poor in a lot of sense. Since we've been back, I had a quick look on TUI again, and they've actually downgraded it to a 4-star on their platform, like a 4T, which is still being a little bit generous in my eyes. The place is only, I think it was a year and a half old, wasn't it? We got told, the hotel.
Yeah.
But it's tired. It's really tired already. I think just due to the lack of maintenance and cleaning, it's just let it down. So it all started when we arrived on check-in night. As you know, it was a bit of a late one, and by the time we got to the room, etc., when we did get to the room, there was no bed for Oscar. Even though we booked a family room, there was no bed. So I had to go down to reception and obviously complain. They eventually sent somebody up, it was around about 3:30 at this point, to make the armchair, which is a fold-out sofa bed, into a bed for Oscar for the night. It wasn't ideal, but we were just tired. We just needed to get to bed, didn't we? Because we've been travelling all day and we were just tired. So that was that. Woke up in the morning, started to look around the room a little bit more, and we discovered that it was dirty. Not been cleaned properly from the previous guest. Went to the bathroom, and there was like a nice chocolate brown smear on the wall. The only thing we'd like to hope it was chocolate and not something else. So we took photos of all this. Also, there was a lot of tobacco everywhere, so the previous guest must have been a smoker. A lot of rolling tobacco everywhere, a lot of cigarette ash on the balcony and the table outside. Nothing was clean. So we took photos, went down, complained again, got the rep involved, Ruby, who was fantastic. He really helped us sort it all out. Got promised a deep clean of the room, so I said, look, if it's not been done, we need to be switching rooms, end of, which they weren't forthcoming about. They didn't want to move us. So went to the room, midday, still wasn't done. By the time we got to the room about 5 o'clock, it was done then, but it still hadn't been cleaned properly. There was still the smears in the bathroom that we had to use antibacterial wipes to clean ourselves, so we wasn't happy about that. So that was first impressions of the hotel, and it really let itself down. So after that, we just started noticing more and more around the hotel that just wasn't clean, wasn't being cleaned properly. And it just put us off a little bit. So, we made the trip the best it could be by doing excursions and eating out and so forth. But yeah, the hotel really just need to be, improved, really. Mm-hmm. So on to food, which was hit and miss. As you've seen from in the video, we didn't do a lot of filming around the buffet restaurant. It was just manic. It was a cattle market. They had the main buffet restaurant, then they had 4 other a la carte restaurants that you could book. Now you only get 1 booking per 5-night stay for free, including. If you want to visit any of the other restaurants, it was €20 per adult and €10 per child. We booked into the Asian restaurant. It was okay. It was nothing to shout about. The flavours were quite bland, but it was how it was put together. So Michelle had a sweet and sour chicken. Me and Oscar went for a beef dish, but there was no accompaniments with it, like noodles, rice, or anything like that you'd normally get with that type of meal. It was just the meal. So on that grounds, I'm not too sure what the other restaurants were like because we didn't book into them. We couldn't get into them anyway. So we didn't bother trying. So there was an Italian, which was the same kiosky area where they had the 24-hour buffet bar that we went to by the shanty bar. There was a Turkish restaurant and there was a seafood restaurant. So I'm not too sure how they fared because we didn't get to try them. But also I'd probably be reluctant to pay €50 just to eat there because it wouldn't have hit the mark. So on to the pool and water park. This is Oscar's speciality area because that's where you was married the majority of the time, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Pool, it was spacious. It was fairly big. There was only one main pool. There wasn't like any separate ones. Again, just it was really grubby around the area. A lot of built up sun cream and oil residue everywhere that had not been cleaned properly. The whole pool area could have benefited from a power wash. I don't think it's probably been done or anything like that this year. Water park, what did you think of the water park?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah,
And what was your favourite ride on there?
the dragon one.
The dragon, that was the one with the inflatable dinghies, wasn't it, that you sat inside and went down?
And also with the pool, inside of the pool, when I went under the water, I saw like
Scum marks.
yeah, like lots of scum marks all over the floor.
Yeah, so we didn't see any pool cleaning going on for the week that we were there. There was a couple of maids that tended the tables and the sun lounges in the morning, but they only gave them a quick wipe over, and nothing of a major. One went round with a broom and a brush, but it was just moving things around more than actually cleaning anything up, which was disappointing because the pool area could be so much better. Now, the photos that we've seen and a couple of the videos before we went, there were far less sun lounges and it wasn't as crowded, but when we were there on this visit, it looked like they added more sun lounges and crammed them more in. So on some of the areas you were like 2 or 3 deep, where you were lying on top of each other. The area that we was, where we got beds in the morning, it was just one row, hence why I headed in that way, specifically in the morning to get those beds, because it was just more comfortable. You didn't feel like people were encroaching your space. One thing about the water park and the pool was lifeguards. So we noticed you'd have a lifeguard for a couple of hours per day by the main pool, but as soon as the water park opened in its intervals, they all disappeared down there. But even though there was more lifeguards around the water park, they were just really blasé. One little boy, a little British boy, that we was chatting to his parents, obviously because we noticed he had a cut on his head. So he went down one of the tubes on the multi-activity area, but the lifeguards weren't ushering the other kids at the bottom of the slides out. So obviously when you went down, it was safe landing, as it were. So he ended up cutting just above his eye with quite a deep gash. But again, the lifeguards, they weren't interested. They just didn't want to know. So that was a bit disappointing, obviously, for the safety around water. It only takes someone to fall off at some steps or anything and they could be really hurt. They weren't paying attention. I know there's a lot of onus on the parents, which is obviously, as a parent, we was watching our Oscar like a hawk, where he was going, what he was doing while we were in there. But there's certain areas where, depending on where you're standing, you can't see, so you need the eyes of lifeguards to be monitoring situations like that. So I felt that was another thing that let the pool and the water park down. Otherwise, it could have been so much better. So other things they had at the hotel was a spa and water sports next to the hotel. So the spa, it was quite nice. Again, some areas were quite sort of tired looking. I did book myself in for a Turkish bath and an hour-long massage, a deep tissue massage, which was great. The service we got was good. The only thing was, once you mentioned it to the chap that was walking around the pool trying to drum up the business for the spa, they don't leave you alone. And same as the water sports, they'll come and hound you until you actually book something, or give them a deposit or so forth. Even though you say, look, I'm going to do it on this day, I'll come down and see you, they just still pester you. So, and the other thing is they only accept cash, which wasn't a problem. We did have cash with us, but we only took minimal amount, because a lot of places you find take card, where I use one of my other cards through my secondary bank account for overseas stuff, because the commission on it is 0 and I really get a good exchange rate. But unfortunately I wasn't being able to use it because they just wouldn't take it. Even though they had card facilities, they just want cash. So the spa was good. That's where we got changed towards the end of the trip, because we couldn't get a late checkout, so we used the spa facilities for a shower change, etc. So other things was the water sports, wasn't it? So they had like jet skis, parasailing, the general things where they pull you along on bananas, but they also had a 3-seater car jet boat, which we thought was quite funny. So we always knew that we wanted to put that on the last day, just as a bit of a final treat for Oscar. Again, made an inquiry about it, hounded me every day, even though I told him, look, I'm going to come and see you on this date to book it, and then obviously we'll get out. got hounded all through the week. He wouldn't leave us alone, to a point where you felt like telling him to just go away. But you know, we're not rude people, so we didn't do that. Again, only take cash. So we only had, I think it was around about 1,000 Turkish lira left on us, because obviously being out in Altinkum and using it for tips and just, you know, just knickknacks, crisps for Oscar, etc. and sweets, we didn't have a lot left. And obviously after I paid my massage in lira, so we said to him, can we pay half cash, half card? No, can't do that. You know, you're gonna have to use cash. Told him that we haven't got any, so let's just cancel the booking. You know, let's walk away. Then he said, like, no, we'll take you to the cash machine. Hold on. So I ended up getting on a scooter, back of a scooter, with one of the young lads that were working in that particular bit. Took me to the cash machine. God knows how we got back. The lad was reckless on this thing. You know, it was quite scary at times. And, you know, I've rode bikes for years and been on bikes, and, you know, but that was a scary, you know, encounter, you know. But got back in one piece, thankfully. Paid cash, went and did the activity with the boat, which was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were out there for 15 minutes, and
It felt like 20.
it felt longer than 15, because obviously you're pelting up and down, and you know, creating weights to try and jump over and so forth. It was good. Then when we obviously finished that activity, and they've got obviously drones that follow you, they take pictures. Obviously that's natural, they want to upsell those, but again, they only took cash. I didn't want to get back on the back of this moped to get to the cash machine again to get some more money out. So they lost us out, because I would have bought the drone footage that we could have used within the video, because it was good, but they lost us out because I weren't prepared to get back onto the moped to go down the road and get more cash out of the cash machine. So that was a shame, really, wasn't it?
Mhm.
That comes to the end of our holiday, really, and what our thoughts. So one of the main things, Oscar, would you go back?
No.
No. We won't go back to that particular hotel. I think we'd probably explore a couple of the other hotels if we ever did go back to that region, but we wouldn't go back for a couple of years anyway. And the final thing is how much we paid. So we got this on a last minute deal. We only booked it 3 weeks ago through TUI, but through the NHS TUI side, because obviously Michelle working at the hospital. So we paid just under £2,200. Now, for that price, we thought, well, it's never going to be a luxury high-end resort that we've stopped in the past. It was cheap. It was last minute. We thought, let's just book it, see what it's like, and then that's it. So we found out that obviously it wasn't the best. You know, we probably could have done better, but we just wanted to get something booked to go away. So, you know, we had a good time. As I say, we made it a good time, being the family together, relaxing, chilling out by the pool, going out and doing things. So it ticked a lot of the bit boxes that we wanted, as just relaxing, you know, because we've both got very hectic lives. Oscar's even got, you know, his diary's probably busier than ours with football and other activities that he does. So it was nice to get away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was good, and spend a bit of time, just quality time together. So on that note, if you found this video useful and it's helped you sway a decision whether you're going to go or not, yeah, we'd really appreciate a little bit of support on the channel. So what have they got to do?
Like and subscribe. Make that bell ding dong.
Yeah, click that notification bell, so when we do upload new videos, you'll be made aware of it. But a subscribe would really make us happy, wouldn't it? You know, help us grow the channel. Anyway, on that one, it's on to the next one.